What's up guys? Today I'm gonna be talking about how to use customer testimonials as a roofing company. So before I get started, I'm gonna let you know that if you are not getting at least 50 visitors from the Google My Business profile going to your website, I'm talking about website clicks, then this is probably not a concern for you. If you're talking about total visitors, like you're checking in Google Analytics, total people who are coming to your website and checking out, if that's under 100, then this is not a concern to you. The reason why I say that is not that it's not important, it's just that you don't have enough activity for you to be even concerned about this. Your job should be solely focusing on how do I get to a position where we're getting about 2-3 roofs sold every week consistently. Now, if you're in this position where you are getting at least a good amount, 50 to 100 people minimum per month who's coming, checking out, and you're only getting a few calls from your marketing, from your website and your online presence, there's a massive tax you are paying. And that tax is all the homeowners who are coming and checking you out, but not going ahead and calling you. See, a lot of people don't even know this number, right? We come across a lot of companies where they feel like, oh, we're not getting a lot of calls. We do an audit, we find out that, oh, you're actually not in a very bad position. You should be already getting at least around this range of calls, but you have brakes turned on. There's things that people have concerns who, when they come and check you out, they don't get those concerns alleviated, which is why they feel anxious or afraid to even pick up the phone and call you. This could be many things: website design, positioning, what's your offers, if you have any, what are your credentials, why should they choose you as a roofing company if that's properly outlined, your reviews. There could be many things we can diagnose and find out where they're clicking, where they're not clicking, where they're going away. But for the purpose of this video, let's keep it about customer testimonials, and let's assume that they have certain concerns that they're not getting addressed when they're coming and finding you. How would you tackle those using your customer testimonials? This is the process I would go with. First and foremost, you'd have to gather data. You have to find out what are the customers who are not buying from you. What is the reason they're not buying from you? Best way to find that out is to record your sales calls. Literally almost nobody does this. But I know 2 companies who do this, and they're both over $50 million a year. It just happens to be, they don't talk to each other. They happen to record their sales calls, and they happen to be really big. So there might be a lesson in there. Point is, even if you don't record your sales calls, it'll be good to at least take a note, like immediately after, while it's fresh in your mind. What was their concerns? So all the reasons, I'm not sure, I gotta think about it, I don't know about the warranty, how does this work, what if it's bad, what if it leaks after, will you guys come back, oh, where are you guys actually based out of, whatever it is, all the concerns that you get, you can make a long list. And then next time you sell customers, right, let's say now spoke to Sally, she has a concern, what is this warranty, how does this work, what if you guys go away, whatever, like she has some concerns, and then you do overcome those concerns and make her purchase because you're a good salesman. In the end, when you guys standing outside looking at the beautiful roof, you can be like, hey Sally, what would you give us out of a 5 in your experience? Face to face, many people will give you the 5. You can be like, look, I would love to ask you what is a little bit of a description of what your experience was. If you could just take 60 seconds and do it while I'm recording, it would mean the world to me. Ready? And then just ask her the questions. Prepare right there, 60 seconds. Hey, what was some of your concerns before you hired us? She'll tell you, well, I was thinking about this and the warranty and stuff. What happened after? And then she'd say like, oh yeah, I'll take it and make sure. And then once that I saw that you guys, have this kind of thing that really covers me no matter what, all my concerns were alleviated. Now it's beautiful roof I have and I'm completely satisfied with it, blah, blah. That's the transformation, right? They had a concern and then they alleviated it. What this is gonna do, that's the video where you can put on your website, on your YouTube channel, wherever you wanna place it. But if a customer now comes and they have that similar concern and they watch that, it's literally one of the most powerful ways to smash that concern. Because better than even a text review, text reviews are pretty good. If you don't have them, you should try to get as much of that as possible. But better than that is another homeowner down the block from them or whatever in their same area literally explaining that they had the similar thing but it was all good, it was all fine. Now they would go ahead and make that phone call. If you can have a few of those, you don't need to have 30, but if you see there's common objections for any company, it's maybe like 2 to 5, right? It's not a lot, but if you can identify them and be disciplined and actually take notes and then ask every customer who's delighted. We actually see our roofing companies we work with, most customers they do a good job, right? It's only the ones that are, a little bit crazy tend to go overboard and then go give them bad review and stuff like that. Anyways, different story. My point is most customers are really delighted with their work, So if you just ask them that last part where I asked you, where we go to that phrasing, they would give you, a lot of times they would give you that video review and you'll collect this in no time, right? I think within a couple of months, you can collect 3 to 5 of the testimonials already driven towards the main objections that your customers having. You do this and put your website with some decent other things that we can cover in another video. scenario, it will be like a converting machine. If you send them 100 people on that thing, and before you're getting 2 to 5 calls, you'd be surprised you can get 20, 30 calls from that same machine once you have these elements.